The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes, and we ask that all individuals find their seats at this time. Thank you. We could.
Stay standing, Cody?
Yep. Good evening, family and friends of the class of 2026. My name is Cody Shepard, one of the assistant principals at LaFollette High School. Tonight, we honor the efforts and accomplishments of Madison LaFollette graduates and recognize them as they successfully complete their educational journey with the Madison Metropolitan School District. In following with the LaFollette tradition, the senior class requests the following. We want graduates to ensure that each of them and their classmates receive the appropriate recognition. Please do not call out names or have extended cheering so that all names may be heard. All cell phones should be turned off or placed on silent throughout the ceremony. You may meet graduates after the ceremony outside of the main entrance. At this time, please direct your attention to the main floor as our graduates enter the seating area.
All right, Lancers, have a seat. Good evening to our proud families, friends, and highly esteemed Lancer faculty in attendance. We welcome Superintendent Dr. Joe Gothard, Board of Education members Martha Saravo and Nichelle Nichols, and LaFollette Area Associate Superintendent Dr. Anu Ebi. And finally, and most importantly, we welcome the class of 2026. Please give them a round of applause. The senior class stands before us today as a testament to resilience and personal growth. You've not only achieved academically, but you've blossomed into remarkable young adults. Echoing the sentiments of our student speakers that you will hear in just a moment, you've shown that there are beauty in our differences and imperfections. You have actively worked to recreate the vibrant and supportive community we see at our school today. These graduating seniors are a diverse and deeply connected picture of LaFollette High School. I want to leave the class of 2026 with a couple of thoughts. Throughout these years, we have learned two very important lessons, and that is the power of consistency and the strength of community. Consistency is that quiet, persistent act of showing up each day and sticking with it even when it's tough and working hard towards your goals. Community is the profound understanding that we are stronger together, we are better together, and supporting one another through triumphs and challenges. As you step out into the world beyond these halls, carrying the memories and lessons of LaFollette, let consistency be your guide in pursuing your dreams and supporting you through every opportunity and every challenge that you face. Embrace the grind and embrace the journey. As you leave LaFollette behind, you will find new communities and you will find new networks of support. Make this your anchor, reminding you to build connections, offer support to others, and find strength in those around you. Continue, Lancers, to be your authentic self. Move forward with courage and belief in your ability to create positive change. Congratulations, class of 2026. We are incredibly proud of you. Go forward and leave your mark. I also want to add that an event of this magnitude of a graduation is no easy task to plan or organize and execute. I want to both invite my assistant principal, Cody Shepard, to the podium and thank Cody Shepard for getting us to this point tonight. Can you join me in a round of applause? Here, Cody Shepard.
Didn't expect that. Thank you. Tonight, I'm proud to say that we have 3 student speakers who have prepared remarks celebrating our graduating class. At this time, please help me welcome our first student speaker, Maya Perkins.
Fellow classmates, friends, and family, here we are. It's a bittersweet moment. I can't decide whether to feel happy, sad, or accomplished. Maybe it's all 3 at once. We've been waiting for this day for so long, counting down the years, the months, the days, the hours, the minutes, the seconds until that final bell rang. And now that it's finally here, part of us wishes we could slow it down just a little. High school has been everything, moments that built us and moments that nearly broke us. There were times when graduation didn't even feel guaranteed. Behind closed doors, I struggled in ways people couldn't always see, and I know I wasn't the only one. Everyone here has faced battles others couldn't always see, carrying struggles that at times felt impossible to overcome. But here we are living despite it all. A quote from Will Arnett asks, "Was it worth it to be happy for a little bit, even though it ended up sad, or would it have been better if the whole thing had never happened?" My answer is this: it was always worth it, because every mistake, every heartbreak, every lesson, and every difficult moment shaped who we are today. And standing here now, I can say that even the painful moments had purpose. If anything, they shaped us the most. I didn't get here alone. None of us did. So take a moment to think about the people who stood by you, your friends, your family, the ones who picked you up when you hit rock bottom. For me, that was my mom. the dazzling woman from whom I received my name and my life's blood, who never let me stay down no matter how hard things got, my sister, who after every friendship heartbreak I had, reminded me who I am and the friends others will appreciate, and my stepdad, who stepped up and became the person I needed when someone else couldn't. Don't worry, Tay, I didn't forget about you too. And sometimes the person you've been searching for your whole life, the friend, the support, the love, the one who understands you, has been there all along, living with you since the day you were born, yourself. So don't live your life for anyone else. Be you. Be unapologetic. Be cringy. Be embarrassing. Be bold. Bold enough to become someone you haven't met yet. Don't forget the memories we made. Don't forget the people sitting beside you today. Don't forget the version of yourself that fought so hard to make it here, because we didn't get through these 4 years alone. We went through them together, me and you. Some might ask, how can a girl who left 2 years ago have even the slightest bit of memory here? But you can never tell me how good pieing Mr. Milton in the face felt, the jokes Mr. Barnes would crack in bio, the lunches spent in Mrs. Chan's room, or the quiet but loud study halls with Mr. Heggs meant anything less than your memories. We're often told that the only thing in life that's certain is the end. But if these past 4 years have taught us anything, it's that we have more control than we think. Maybe we can't guarantee success or love or an easy path, but we can decide to keep going. We can decide to grow. We can decide to become something more than what we've been through. And maybe that's the kind of certainty that really matters. So take this with a grain of salt or swallow it whole. We can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control what we become because of it. So don't shrink your life to fit someone else's expectations. Don't wait for permission to be who you already are. Because one day, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years from now, all of this will just be a memory. And the only real question that will matter is, did you really live your life, or did you let it be chosen for you? So don't be a stranger, don't forget me, and most importantly, don't forget yourself. And in this moment, I swear, we are infinite. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Maya. Now please, put your hands together again to welcome Monica Mora Robledo to the stage as our second student speaker.
Good evening, families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, class of 2026. I want to start off by giving the glory to God, because if it wasn't for Him, I would not have made it this far. It is an honor to be standing here before everyone. I am Monica Mora. Many might not know me, and that is fine, but because I didn't come to make this about myself. I do want to say, though, that 9-year-old me never thought about spending half of her life in this country, much less would she have thought that she would stop being made fun of for her accent and that she would be speaking here today in a center full of people. It is hard to put 4 years' worth of memories in a few words. Throughout the time of our high school experience, we have seen each other change, grow, and develop the person who's within us. We all struggle as freshmen. We thought it was just another school year. Many of us lost friendships, or maybe you had a first D in a class. But gratefully, throughout the year, we met new people, we took exams, and we thought it was just the beginning. But that was actually just the beginning. We joined sports, we started clubs, we applied to a program, did internships, and we soon understood that we could make an impact in our community. Although you see this place full of familiar faces, I want you to take a look around. Not everyone who was meant to be with us is crossing the stage today. Some of us are missing family. Others, including me, lost the daily presence of a friend after a random weekend in May of our sophomore year. While most of us are celebrating our 18th anniversary, we must acknowledge the ones that never got to reach that milestone. Ivan Herrera might not be here physically, but he surely lives in our hearts. Let's honor his memory with a warm round of applause. If you're here today, rejoice in gratefulness for the ones who had to stop in the way. Fill yourself with gratitude because we heard about wars, pandemics, divorces, family leaving the country, death, and more, yet we still made it. I have something for you that I hope will stay in your heart no matter what situation of your life you might be in, regardless how old you are, where you're living, or who's with you. I am proud of you. I want to give you some reasons why, and these all might not apply to everyone, but more than one will. You stayed up at night doing homework after your games or practices. You showed up to class even when you were sick. You explained to your immigrant parents what an internship is or what a program means. You are the first in your family to graduate. You took that credit recovery class and met all the requirements. You dried your own tears. You sent those college applications with the fear of confusion. You made it through. To my immigrant community, there have been many hard times for us. We learned many things so we could be an example because our parents never made it this far. A lot of us are first-generation students and we had no idea what that meant. We took classes in 2 languages and nobody saw how hard that was. But we were never alone. I want you to honor the people who brought you here. Could every immigrant family please take a stand? ¿Podrían por favor las familias inmigrantes ponerse de pie? We honor your sacrifice, the extra night shifts you took when you were exhausted. We saw you get fired and we saw you get promoted. We saw you going the extra mile for us, and because you ran, we were able to walk. Honramos tu sacrificio. Te vimos tomar horas extra en el trabajo por la noche cuando estabas exhausto. Cuando te despidieron y cuando te promovieron, tú corriste la milla extra para que nosotros pudiéramos caminar. Immigrants, bilingual, first generation, and graduates, we are our parents' American dream. Inmigrantes, bilingües, primera generación y graduados, somos el sueño americano de nuestras familias. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Monica. Finally, I have the privilege of introducing our 3rd student speaker tonight. Please help me welcome Caden Rooney Barrow.
Thank you. Oh, come on. If you guys didn't know, I'm a theater kid. And as a theater kid, I've played a lot of roles on stage. Still, to this day, I have people who recognize me from one of my performances. Oh, I remember you, Mr. Cellophane, they say. My 9-year-old loves your scarecrow. All of these people, they don't necessarily know who I am as a person, but they still have this perception of me. We always feel like we intimately know our favorite actors and personalities, but in truth, what we know of them is only at face value. But I'm used to it, though even if you don't do theater like me, everyone here on this stage today has to be as well. That's because no matter where you go in life, there will always be people who only perceive you for how they first see you. It's not only on stage where I feel like an actor. I've taken classes at the university, and when you're in that setting where nobody else looks like you, dresses like you, or talks like you, it's the exact same as playing a part for an audience. At LaFollette, something I feel gets taken for granted is the fact that we have the most diverse campus in Wisconsin. We have every different identity in abundance. We have Black, white, Latino, Asian, and Native American cultures. We have confident men, women, and everything else in between that are strong in each academic field. We have a place where you can express any and all identities. But LaFollette itself is unfortunately a bubble. For example, The University of Wisconsin-Madison has less than 12% Asian enrollment, less than 10% Hispanic enrollment, and less than 3% African American enrollment. Many other campuses have less in each of these categories. It is because of these reasons that it is of utmost importance that all of us here today keep the culture that we've learned to love at LaFollette with us for the rest of our lives. The great author Dr. Seuss has a famous quote, "Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." All of us here are unequivocally, unmistakably ourselves. No matter where you find yourself tomorrow, next year, any time in your life, you will always be, well, you. And there will be times that the you see in the mirror doesn't feel like it belongs. You might look or feel different than your peers. You might even feel like you don't belong in your own body. But you can never be afraid to be different. At this school, thanks to the support of our wonderful teachers and staff, we have been taught to have the personal agency to truly rise above. I want to thank every member of the LaFollette community, from the principals who work day in and day out to provide reform to our school, the teachers who have believed in students like me from our first steps into the building to our last steps out, the families, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers. All of you have worked so hard to give those of us on stage today the tools to reach for the stars. And finally, my fellow students who provide the life and energy of the school. Without this here student body, LaFollette wouldn't be nearly the school it is today. After talking to people from all walks of life at this campus, it's clear to me that we all have the capacity to fulfill whichever destiny we put our minds to. Don't let how other people first see you dictate your entire image. Let your poise, purpose, and posture leave a good first impression, but let your actions, activities, and accomplishments be how you're remembered. I'll leave you all today with one final Dr. Seuss quote. "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose." Thank you very much.
Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. And when it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive.
That was Photograph, beautifully arranged by the LHS Concert Choir, performed by the LHS Concert Choir. This year, our seniors nominated and voted on our keynote staff speaker, which is why it's such a special honor to introduce Ms. Kate Schultz, our beloved LHS English and AVID teacher. Please give it up for Ms. Schultz. I didn't turn the page, sorry.
I get it. Graduates of the class of 2026, it's officially June 12th, 2026. You made it. How you feeling? How are you? You've been sitting there for a while now. Okay. I am honored to be up here tonight. I've actually been in your seats before, way before you were born, and I distinctly remember the feeling. It's kind of overwhelming, right? Like feeling everything all at once. Excited to celebrate your accomplishments. Anxious about what comes next. Proud of putting in the work. How about triumphant? That's a perfect English teacher word for the feeling you've earned by overcoming the obstacles that stood in your path to this moment. Give yourself permission to revel in it. Those seats, all around you, full of your friends and family, are a medley of emotions too. I've been there. First, as an elder sibling who paved the way for my 3 younger sisters to become Badger grads. Shout out to all the siblings out there. You rarely get any love at these things, but you've been there for them through it all. Shout out to the siblings. Give your siblings some love, graduates. Come on now. Then as a middle school teacher, I'd be up somewhere over there, showing up for my former students in their caps and gowns, cheering them on as they headed off to the world, off to college, apprenticeships, travel, or career, just as you all are about to do in a matter of minutes. You're almost there. Just last year, I was sitting right over there as a proud parent for the second time, watching my daughter walk across this very stage. Graduates, did you know that you are the embodiment of all their hopes and dreams? Their heart walking around outside their body. But no pressure, though, no pressure. Without a doubt, this is a meaningful milestone for your parents and guardians, too. Let's take a moment to give them some appreciation. Give it up. They've earned that. Now today, I'm up here as a proud AVID mom and auntie. Much love to my AVID family. Yep. It is through that lens that I've had the privilege of watching this LaFollette High School graduating class, all of you, grow from the unsure, awkward freshmen to the self-assured seniors that I see before me today. As your English teacher, I got to know more of you, your stories, and your struggles. Together, we navigated the daily challenges of a school under construction. But we also witnessed firsthand how that work paid off in a beautifully renovated building that reflects our Lancer pride. So yes, over these 4 years, there were fights and drama, losses, rejections, and heartbreaks. But there were also friendships, victories, spontaneous laughter, and random moments of joy. When I was in your seats, I didn't yet realize that the memories that stick may not be these momentous occasions, as much as the seemingly trivial interactions, the unexpected compliment, or the biting insult, the spark of connection with someone you just met, or reunion with that friend you thought you outgrew, the small revelation of vision from a new angle. As your current and former teachers, coaches, counselors, principals, and school staff members in seats all around you, we've watched you emerge from your panic zone, push out of your comfort zone, and move into your growth zone, building empathy through reading and listening, collaborating with peers to solve problems, advocating for change through your Reimagining Schools projects, through your work in clubs, and through your activism. We've seen you sharing your talents on the court, field, and stage, showing your Lancer soul, and we are proud of you. But you are just getting started. Each of you has limitless potential to shine like the stars that you are. Be your authentic, imperfect selves. We are all of us, works in progress. Be active and informed agents of change, pushing back against injustice. Lancers know that diversity, equity, and inclusion make us who we are. Carry those lessons forward, take care of yourselves, and find strength in each other. We, collectively, from every seat, believe in you. Congratulations.
Give me one last L's up. Come on, people. Come on, people. There we go. Are you ready? Lancers, are you ready? Here we go. Superintendent Dr. Joe Gothard, Area Associate Superintendent Dr. Anuebi, and the MMSD Board of Education. I hereby certify that the students presented today, the LaFollette High School Class of 2026, have met all requirements for graduation as set forth in board policy and are ready to receive their high school diplomas from the Madison Metropolitan School District. It is with great pride that I present to you the LaFollette High School Class of 2026.
In memory of Iván Jair Herrera.
Kamaria Solis Story. Maya Simone Gregorius Perkins.
Mónica Betel Mora Robledo.
Caden Rooney Barrow. Julia Volmar.
Madeline Morales.
Kiana Smith. Prince Duran.
Hold on. That was Chris right there.
Liam Gran.
You guys.
Oh yeah, no, they're with him to make sure. Rayan Abdi. Naomi Abichu. Rowan Anderson.
Who are you? No. Oh,
William J. Andrews. Nana Marnice Andrus.
César Antonio Ángeles González. Valentina Arrocha Murillo. Maribel Arrieta Jesús.
Kellen Margaret Ash. Braden Michael Austin Jr.
Jolivani Basilio Gonzalez.
Lakaya Jasmine Mary Bates.
Jolani Bautista.
Isaac Beasley. Nathan Reed Beekman. Morella Adelaide Red Eagle Benninghoff. Violet Bertrand. Deshaun Derek Binder Jr. Noah Bell Blackburn. Kiera Cashmere Blakely.
Emily Guadalupe Borjas Lara.
Alex Xavier Lee Brandon Venema. Gavin Michael Brandt. Scout Braun. Giselle Jane Brown. Samantha Renee Brown. Evan Milton Buto.
Brianna Corway Vélez.
Izzy James Canchola. Tayan Caps. Haley Cardenas Van.
Emanuel Carrillo. Marilyn Eva Castellanos Martínez.
Haley Ciro. Cheney Chang. Julie Chang. Madeline Charbonneau. Aiden Gary Childs. Gavin Richie Childs. Lucy Sue Christoph. Abigail Nua Chu. Sam Klappenschmeiser. Jemiah Clark. Samuel Clark Gonzalez. Jaquan Clash. Lakin Renee Clash.
Yeah, because
Prince Duran. Courtney Conley.
Alex Cosme Aguilar.
Alexandra.
Alexandra Contreras.
Sorry.
Alex Cosme Aguilar. Juan Pablo Cruz Domínguez.
Abby Dalton. Macias Daniel. Ja'Cory Davis. Ryan Matthew Durkee.
So, Joana Diaz Garcia. Misael Díaz.
Caden Dobbins.
Arturo Domínguez Rodríguez.
Annie Dong. Langston Dyer. Finn Emmond.
Adrián Alejandro Erazo Basurto. Fausto Espinosa Esparza.
John Finkelmeyer. Isabella Fisher. Samuel Fisher. DeMarco Floyd. Henry Kramer Forehand. Elizabeth Lee Foster. Yarnell Fuller Jr. Anaya Gant.
Yolisa García Seaca. Evelyn García Espinosa. Javier García.
Catherine Dion Gardner. Janaya Anita Garner. Reese Talon Garza Tapia. Joshua Jenis. Devon Gibbs. Jack William Giddings. William Glassman.
Yair Gómez Espinosa. Iván González. Guadalupe González Colin. Miguel González Shuelwa.
Josie Goodnature. Destiny Heavenly Grady Lash.
Noah Gutierrez.
Annabelle May Hannes. Jaden Hansel. Elliot Hansen Hack. Janasia Hargens Johnson. Alexandria Renee Hartman. Annika Helms. Peyton Hinkst.
José Hernández. Adriana Hernández Lobo. Kendi Hernández Rojo. Eric Ángel Hernández Ugalde.
Annalise Hernandez.
Jonathan Hernández. Sherlyn Hernández Reyes.
Sophie Sue Hewitt. Elias Daniel Hebert. Janaya Danae Hodge. Lillian Hubanks. I'm missing a page.
Anabela Lynn Huesca Simino.
Haley Elizabeth Hulting. Mariana Huma. Archo Kieber Intermill. Daniel Chaushe Inthachek Rivera. Ruby Awansky. Omar Jabang.
Wilmer Jackson Jr. Jack.
Janaya Marie Jackson. Jakayla Joyce Jackson.
Guillermo Memo Jaral.
Madeline Elizabeth Jenkins.
Santiago Jiménez Quechol.
Kamaria KJ Johnson. Judah Johnston.
What's your name?
Nyla Jones. Ayani Naya Tara Kincaid.
Why don't you? Okay.
Kaylee Klein-Hines. Luke Michael Krogman.
We're here now.
Bodie Jacob Creek. Ella Mae Larson. Daniel Alexander Laffenberg. Kira Lavaseur. Dejane Rihanna Lovell. Dejane Rihanna Lovell. Desiree Monet Lawrence. Lucille Neiman Lawton.
Oscar Leal Carrillo.
Jacob Lee. Logan LJ Lee. Rachel Ann Likeness. Lydia Ann Latursky.
Luz Milagros Lopacio. Marcos López Ponce. Sara López Ponce.
Rontrell Rice Lee. Samantha Lohr. Soren Link. Jamarius Antonio Mack. Maya Mack. Jack Martin. Alana Marie Martinez. James Massey. Theodore James Matos Carlson. Jamonte Darnell McGee. Akila McLinn. Lillian Eva Maidenwalt. William Meinke.
Matías Alexander Mejía Galarza.
Cameron James Mealand.
Josué Méndez.
Augustine Might.
Kimberly Jocelyn Martínez de Jesús.
Isabel Amelia Miller.
Ernesto Diego Miranda Nashi. Ricardo Mirón Muñoz.
Nevea Najee Morris. Xavier Bohannon Morris Jones. Terrell Moss. Kaylee Ray Mulligan. Riley Shea Mulligan.
Omar Hassan Muñoz. Axel Yair Navarrete.
Veda Newson. El Hajij Nyang. Brennan O'Brien. Eliana Olson. Nyla Olson. Deber Omahajatu.
Miguel Jorge Orozco.
Rebecca Lynn Oruru.
Giselle Oseguera Paz. Isla Mariel
Ayla.
Pacheco. Ayla Mariel Pacheco.
Bear Pago. Christo Papadopoulos.
Alejandro Jesús Pérez. Alex Pérez.
Adley Scott Peterson. Mia Phelps McGuire. Patience Diane Pickens. Demarius Isaiah Pitts. Janaya Pleasant. Myjay Porter. Aziz Pride. Adam Prince.
Mariana Pulido López.
Graham Kwanbeck.
Naomi Ramírez Arriaga. Miguel Rea García.
Leighton Remiker.
Rudy Abraham Rentería.
Thean Riak. Tavian Antoine Rice.
Alejandro Jesús Ríos Solís.
Lanaya Rissy Connolly.
Astrid Fabiola Rivera López. Moses Rivera.
Kanaya Malaya Roberson.
Diana Roblero Roblero. Evelyn Vanessa Rodríguez. Angel Rojas Domínguez. Misael Rojas. Fátima Edith Romero Alvarado. Cristian Romero. Tania Romero.
Marcus Rowe.
Cristian Daniel Rubio Robledo. Adam Ruiz.
Marshali Rutecki.
Aliana Salazar.
Colin Samsa. Ruben Andrew Sampson.
Alía Esmeralda Sánchez Ávila. Montana Sánchez Ávila. Atsiris Idali Sánchez de la Cruz. Taide Rubí Sánchez Pérez. Melanie Nicole Sánchez. Cristian Mayel Sánchez Moya.
Logan Sandy. Kate Schaefer. Elliot Schroeder. Alina Scott. Danae Scott. Rilo Shriver Nandorf. Dom Seck. Deegan Selner.
Alexa Serrano.
Ale Say. Rowan Seeger. Malia Sims. Zachary Sitatamavong. Colton Smith. Kira Celeste Smith. Donovan Smith. Zayden Smith. LaRon Dakota Smith Brookins Jr.
Brandon Jared Solis Cruz.
Lulit Sparks. Jalea Isabel Spencer. Lily Ione Stepanik. Eli Stevens. Serena Martina Stewart. Aaliyah Lynn Stofflet. Kian Stolte. William Stork.
Jesús Tecalero. Yaretsi Saraí Tecuahuehue. Jonathan Temusiwi Huitzil.
Jalen Zamora Terry. Aubriana Tao. Teely Tao.
Aldo Tlatoa.
Jason Tornay.
Arnie Torres Rojas. Benjamín Torres Viveros.
Esha Toure. Deasia Monique Trailer.
Jesús Enrique Uribe Alvarado. Ángel Maurilio Valdez Simonetti.
Jonte Terrell Vance.
Javier Torres Vance.
Aiden Vang.
Astrid Vega.
Isaiah Varisi.
Jason Ricardo Velázquez Vicente. Sharit Nicolai Villa Yiquín.
Emma Van Dolen. Sienna Walker. Jaslyn Walker. Ryan N. Wanyaka. Soraya Weigel Stair. Colin William Welsh. Eleanor Went. Leslie Elizabeth White. Graham Whitmore. Antoine Wiggins. Brooklyn Withers. Shariah Amari Wilkins. Jaden Wilkes. Sloan Noel Williams. Caroline Grace Woodford. Madeline Zong. Numang Noah Chong. Omar Yayawe. Joshua Mokong Yang. Julian Plao Yang.
María Yajosca Zambrana Navarro. Ashley Zavala Ibarra.
Xavier Zahner. Noel Joy Zimple. Isaac Zoll. Jerome Lamar Clash.
Good job, Jen.
Beautiful people. Thank you, Molly. esteemed staff, proud parents, and of course, the graduating class of 2026. Today we gather to celebrate a momentous occasion, the end of high school, but the beginning of everything that comes next. A day filled with excitement, anticipation, and a touch of nostalgia. Together, you have worked hard, overcome challenges, and today, you graduate from LaFollette High School and begin a new chapter of your life. Graduation, it's more than just a ceremony. It's a culmination of years of hard work, diligence, and perseverance. It's a testament to the hours spent in classrooms, the crowded hallways successfully navigated, and lasting friendships forged. Each of you took a unique path to get here, and today we converge to celebrate and recognize your achievements. The tassel on your cap may seem like a small thing, but it represents years of learning and growth and symbolizes your transition from a student to a community member and leader. In just a moment, moving your tassel from the right side to the left side will mark a turning point from student to graduate. Take this moment to embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. You are the innovators, the dreamers, the soul of the East Side. There will be more challenges to face. Embrace this and move forward with unwavering courage. There will be opportunities as well. So now, with great joy and pride in all that you've accomplished and hope for what lies ahead, Class of 2026, please move your tassel from right to left. And congratulations, graduates.